Hey, it's Leslie and welcome back to my channel. So I've had my hair braided for almost 3 weeks now, and I thought I'd share how I cleanse my braids to keep them looking fresh and clean. So if you're interested, keep watching. So I like to shampoo my braids, and I'm using my favourite Aveda's Dry Remedy shampoo, and I dilute it by pouring a small amount into a separate spray bottle with warm water, and I spray this directly on my scalp and my roots. I gently rub it in to loosen and remove any dirt or product buildup. I'm smoothing my hair as I go, as I really want to avoid making it frizzy and I don't want to disrupt the braids. So I prefer to dilute my shampoo because I just find that this is easier to rinse out, and it means that I don't have to get my braids soaking wet to remove the shampoo. So I do this every week, and it means that my scalp is kept pretty clean. So when I rinse, I apply the water to my scalp to remove the shampoo, and I hold my braids away from my head, and this just stops them getting soaking wet. So some water does go on the braids, but I just don't want them to be soaking wet. It makes your hair really heavy and it will take a long time to dry. And then when I'm finished, I blot my hair dry as much as possible with a microfiber towel, and then I leave this around my shoulders whilst my hair air dries. So once it's dried a little, I go in with a leave-in conditioner, and so this one's by Carol's Daughter, and I spray this on my roots and basically up to where my real hair sits within the braids. So I keep any products that I apply on my braids light, so instead of using an actual conditioner I prefer to use a leave-in. I just find that this means that my hair's not getting build up easily. So I do like to neaten my edges, and I just feel like this makes your braids look fresher. So I section off the back and just do the front. So I'm going in with edge control, and it's by Design Essentials. It's the Honey and Shea Edge Tamer. So you only really need a little because the stuff is like glue, but I do get a bit heavy-handed, and I apply it all around the base of the braid just to smooth it out and very gently twist the braid back and then pin it in place with a clip. So I don't twist very hard because I want to be really gentle on my scalp and I don't want it to feel too tight. And a lot of people get worried about this because they think their hair is going to lock, and generally your hair should not lock unless you're leaving your braids in for too long. So I generally only keep my braids in for 1 to 2 months. You can keep them in for 2 to 3. I don't have a problem when I use this method, and I like doing it because obviously it makes my hair look a bit neater at the front, and I only do it to the front of my hair. I don't do this all over my braids. I just don't think it's necessary. I mean, you can do, I suppose, if you wanted it to look super slick, but I just don't think it's necessary. So you notice everything that I'm doing is just with my fingers. But if you want to smooth it out more, you could use a little brush or a toothbrush just to really get into those edges. My scalp is super sensitive, so I just don't want to be too harsh with it. So once I'm finished with that, I do take all the clips out and just put on a satin scarf. So I just tie this around the front. So this is just a small one, and I leave it there for as long as possible. I sleep in it if I can. So when everything's all set down, I love to go in with an oil too. So the one I'm using is by Charlotte Mensa. It's the Manchetti oil, and this stuff is super potent. It's so rich, you really don't need that much. And I'm just patting it into the top of my braids and my scalp, and it just makes everything look so juicy and fresh, and it smells amazing. So it looks like I've just got my braids freshly done, and it's been about 3 weeks. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. All the details on what I used and my braids will be in the description bar. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications with the bell icon, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Thanks for watching, bye!